So we're here in this beautiful barn, filming all sorts of little tidbits and educational videos for you guys. And from someone who works here, I found out that this gelding has some tension in his neck that's been getting in his way, and they said he has trouble getting his head down to graze. And of course, since the reason I do all this stuff is I love to help horses, help them feel better, help them perform better, I thought I'd take a look at him. And I thought you guys might enjoy seeing a little bit of what we do when an Equine Hanna Somatics educator makes their assessment of the horse. So what we're looking for is the way the horse stands when he's at rest is going to indicate which muscle groups may be pulling on his skeleton in a way that takes him out of his natural balance and resting posture. A lot of the things that many people describe or think of as conformation are actually posture. And an easy way for you guys to know the difference between conformation and posture without having to do a whole lot of study is think about your own body, right? Conformation is the length of your bones, the thickness of your bones, and to some degree how they're organized in your body. But a lot of that organization comes from what your soft tissues, mostly your muscles, are doing to those bones. So, for example, if you think of a common conformation flaw or term that we use with horses would be something like maybe it's easier with people, but a horse can be toed out, right? Or pigeon-toed, something like that. We think that's a twist or a piece of their conformation. Can you do it with your own body? So take your perfect posture, because I know that's what you have right now, and exhibit toed out. So be a toed out horse. So I'm going to turn my toes out. And now we're toed out. Did we change our conformation, or did we just change our posture? And here's the tell. Can you do it and then undo it with your body and go back into neutral so that you can be comfortable again? Yes. If you actually had a bony twist somewhere, or scar tissue, or unequal tension in your ligaments because of a congenital defect, you wouldn't be able to easily toe out and then toe in again. Another thing that a lot of horses have is a hollow back or a sway back. Can you go hollow sway? Yes, you can. Can you undo it? Yes, you can. If you can do it, the horse can probably do it too. You can't change the shape of your facial bones. So the structure of your facial bones can't really be changed, but the muscles on your face can change. So the way your face looks can change, the expression on your face can change, just like it can for them. So with this horse, right away, the first thing I noticed as I came into his stall and visited with him is that he has a very narrow chest, and he's very base narrow. So my somatics educator brain goes, okay, well, does that mean he's just a small-boned, narrow horse? Or could it be that his shoulders are being pulled together because his pectoral muscles are abnormally tight or are suffering from a chronic contraction that he no longer can control because it's become a habit? It's now involuntary. So can you do that with your body? Can you be a narrow-chested horse who's also base narrow? Can you get your elbows and your wrists closer together? Yes, you can. Can you feel which muscles in your body you have to use to do that? Good. Now slowly undo it so we don't get stuck there. Because that thing that moms say about don't hold your face in that expression because it might get stuck there, that's actually kind of possible. So don't do it. Those muscles that we use to mimic that position or posture, it's very likely that this horse is experiencing chronic contraction in those muscles. So that's what we're doing when we're doing our visual assessment, when we watch a horse move, and then when we actually go in and touch the horse softly to do our palpation assessment before we begin an Equine Hanna Somatics session. We want to know which muscles are the ones that are exhibiting this chronic tightness that he can't let go of to make himself feel better. And we can see those by the way his bones are organized when he's standing here at rest. Can you guys see this? His front feet are quite close together. His pectoral muscles are pulling his shoulders and his legs closer together. And just by doing that, it causes all sorts of other stresses and tensions in his body. Once I know that as I begin my Equine Hanna Somatics protocol, where I'm going to ask him to do various things with his limbs and with his neck, I know which direction to go in to help him build awareness about these tight pectoral muscles. I want him to find them, develop more of a connection, a mind-body connection, a neuromuscular connection, so that he can feel what's going on in there, and then he can actually do something about it. And that's the kind of thing that we're doing with our assessment. It helps us know which order to do what once we begin our Equine Hanna Somatics session. In our instructional video, Equine Hanna Somatics Session 1 is the title of that video, we go through a whole body assessment, and then we teach you how to help your horse find and release those involuntary muscle contractions that are distorting their perfect posture into what may look like conformation problems, but a lot of times are changeable.